Hello my friends, welcome back to another Black Ops 6 Zombies video here on the channel. I debated making this video because I just feel like there's probably a better method out there, but I can't think of one, so I'm going to make this video anyways. If you do enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. Let's go to jump straight in this. What we're going to be talking about is the easiest way to get OPAL camo unlocked in Black Ops 6 Zombies. And if you don't know, OPAL camo for pretty much every single weapon is to kill 30 special zombies, which is basically 30 manglers, which is really, really annoying because, I mean, it just takes a lot of, tedious work. Obviously, if you're playing normally on standard mode, you go to some higher rounds, you'll have multiple manglers spawning some of the higher rounds, but once you get to like the 20s or the 30s, you might have 2 or 3 spawning. If you play with multiple people, you'll have even more spawning, but then other people are going to be, wanting to get some mangler kills as well. So it's just one of those things that's just really annoying. Now, there's 2 methods to do this. The first one is one that I don't suggest because it's just slower. But if you go, both modes are going to be, methods are going to be in directed mode on Liberty Falls. The first method is just basically get to like round 11 or 12. That's when you'll start seeing a mangler spawn every single round, and then don't flip. Don't progress the Easter egg past that. So basically, you're gonna build the jet gun in directed modes, and it'll cap around round 11 or 12, and you should have a mangler spawning every single round at that point, just from building the jet gun and not progressing the Easter egg any further. And so what you can do is just every round you can just kind of have a mangler spawn, chill on the BENQ rooftop, just work on a second gun at the same time, and that's that. It's a little bit slower. That's one method. The method I'm going to be talking about here is a little bit different. You could do all of the Easter egg, the entirety of it, and then once you get to the very, very end, when you have to basically go into the final kind of quote unquote boss fight, it's not an actual boss fight. It's just waves of zombies within the church. There's going to be a generator. What you're going to want to do to get to the very, very end is you're going to save and quit. And you're going to go back in, and then you're just going to do a round. And you can do more than one round if you want to. And what I suggest to make this go a little bit quicker is you have a gun that you're working on to get the OPAL camo, and then a second gun that you're working on getting, up to the OPAL. So that way, the normal zombies, you can just kind of work on other camos with one gun, and then when manglers spawn, you can work on the OPAL. So what you're going to do is once you load back in, you're going to flip around, and you're going to pause the game to make sure it says you can save and quit. If there's a lock on the save and quit thing, that means you have to go for another round. You can't yet save and quit. Now, there might be a lock on there if you are damaged. Like if you don't have full health, that might be another reason why it'll show a lock. Just make sure you have full health as well, and then repause the game and see if you can have it. And then what you're going to do is activate the generator thing, whatever it's called, and go into the quote-unquote final boss fight. And a bunch of zombies are going to start spawning, which is where you can then work on your main weapon. And then eventually a mangler is going to spawn. You're going to kill that mangler, and then maybe like 10-15 seconds later, a second mangler will spawn, and another 10-15 seconds later, a third mangler will spawn. After you've killed the third mangler, you want to save and quit, and once you go back into your save, what's going to happen is you're going to be back into the mode before you actually started the final encounter. But if you want to start the final encounter again and be able to save and quit, you have to at least flip around. Now, you're going to say, well, how do you flip around if it's capped out at 15? Well, there's still rounds, even if it's not flipping, or, going up, so it's just you're repeating round 15 again and again and again. Now, here's the thing. You don't have to go straight into the final encounter. So if you want to stay there for, like, let's say 5 rounds working on one of your other weapons, like headshots or whatever you're working on your secondary weapon, you can do that. And then go into the final encounter whenever you want, and then get your 3 mangler kills for your gun that needs an OPAL, and then you save and quit, and you just kind of rinse and repeat again and again and again, and that's pretty much it. So if you're going directly in and out, kind of doing this kind of like as fast as you can, then it'll probably take maybe like a minute and a half, 2 minutes roughly, to basically go through this whole cycle, which is a little bit faster than just flipping around on the BENQ rooftop and waiting for one mangler to spawn every single time. You get more manglers this way. It's still tedious and annoying, but it seems to be the quickest way to do that as of right now. Hopefully they don't patch this. I mean, I don't see why they would, but again, it's, Treyarch, Activision, whatever, they do patch stuff like this. So it's not really a glitch or anything like that. It seems to be just part of a normal part of the game. So I don't know. Do it while you can in case they do patch it. But let me know if you ever think of a faster way. I'll keep thinking of a faster way to do this. But right now this is the fastest way. And you got to do this 10 times to get your 30 mangler kills, and then you'll have OPAL, and then you can continue to the next gun. Like I said, for the most efficiency, have a second gun on hand. So like for the normal zombies, when you're flipping the first round, and then when you actually go into the final encounter and the normal zombies in there, you're working on another gun to get that up to opal while you're actually getting the opal itself on another gun, if that makes sense, right? So, I mean, to even start your opal, you have to have all your ARs done, right? So let's say you have all your ARs done in gold. You're working on the first AR for opal. You have a second gun, maybe it's an SMG. You're working on trying to unlock gold for that. So you see what I mean? That's kind of the best efficiency. So if you have any questions, leave them down in the comments below. If you have any better methods, leave them down in the comments below. If you enjoyed this one, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you guys soon in another one. Tell them friends, game on, and thanks for watching. Hey you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army! Do it today! Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is gonna fade, that's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.